need to find a place of practice where Umbridge won't find out.
The shrieking...
What happens if Umbridge does find out? Who cares? Rules.
Who are you and what have you done with Hermione Granger?
Cho couldn't take her eyes off you, could she?
Up you come. Would you like a cup of tea?
Expelliarmus!
For extra credit, you may sign up in the High Inquisitor's office.
So, that's it for this lesson. Now, we're not going to be meeting again until after the holiday. So just keep practicing on your own as best you can. And well done, everyone. Great work.
You want my property, you can't have it. But I did you a big favor. What more do you want? Okay, buddy. You're adjourned. Okay. My boss, myself. There's one thing I've proven.
Created a sword with untold possibilities, and yet he insists it's a shield. He asks us to trust him as we cower behind it.
Didn't expect to see you here.
Look, it's me. I'm here to deal with it. Let's move on.
I
Drop it.
All right, I'll drop it.
As he does not operate within any definable branch of government, Iron Man presents a potential threat to
I'd like to go on and show, if I may, the imagery that's connected
to reveal these images to the general public. Intelligence suggests that the devices seen in these photos are in fact attempts at making manned copies of Mr. Stark's.
I believe that's North Korea. No grave immediate. Hammer? How did Hammer get in the game? I'd say most countries 5-10 years away. Hammer Industries. It's working. We're safe. America is secure. You want my property? You can't have it. But I did you a big favor. I have successfully privatized world peace. What more do you want? For now! You got the right to suck my dick, motherfucker! Got one! Fuck you! Yeah! What's that?
The department was forced to drop the charges because you forgot to read him his Miranda rights. What possible reason is there for not doing the only thing you have to do when arresting someone? Of that, do you even know the Miranda rights?
Yes.
Let's hear him then.
You got a lot of stuff to do.
No, go ahead. You going anywhere, Schmidt? You got time?
I had a thing, but I could probably push it back.
Go ahead. It's 4 declamatory sentences followed by question for a total of 57 words.
Okay. Look, it obviously starts with you have the right to remain silent. I know you've heard this before. And then, I think it sounds something like,
Bludgeoning like a hops.
Woman.
That's not fair! Shutting. So that you be imprisoned for the remainder of your miserable, moribund lunch. Now, what do we have here? Jack? Not necessary. Prisoner claims of being innocent to being Jack Sparrow. How do you find?
No trial, but I'm here to examine the evidence. Woman. Guilty verdict means he'll hang. Guilty?
That's not fair! Shutting.
Were you got in the shower? Yes, Your Honor. You know, everyone... Miss Wyndham, what had you done earlier that day?
I got up, got a latte, went to the gym, got a perm, and came home.
Where you got in the shower? Window. Had you ever gotten a perm before?
Yes.
How many would you say?
2 a year since I was 12.
Marcinko's curls were ruined when she got hosed down.
Because they got wet?
Exactly. Because isn't it the first cardinal rule of perm maintenance that you're forbidden to wet your hair for at least 24 hours after getting a perm, at the risk of deactivating the ammonium thioglycolate?
Yes.
And wouldn't somebody who's had, say, 30 perms before in their life be well aware of this rule? And if in fact you weren't washing your hair, as I suspect you weren't because your curls are still intact, wouldn't you have heard the gunshot? And if in fact you had heard the gunshot, Brooke Wyndham wouldn't have had time to hide the gun before you got downstairs, which would mean that you would have had to have found Mrs. Wyndham with a gun in her hand to make your story plausible. Isn't that right?
She's my age. Did she tell you that? How would you feel if your father married someone who was your age?
You, however, had time to hide the gun, didn't you, Chutney? After you shot your father.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I thought it was you walking through the door.
Oh my God.